This is a T422 production.
If you want to talk some Simpsons, we do it with distinction. Insert brain here. With Springfield in our vision, our spirit is embiggened. Insert brain here. Flanders, Quimby, Otto, Man, the Hassa, Beamer, Battle on. Insert brain here. We've got Simpsons to ponder. Here comes David and Connor. Insert brain here.
Welcome back to Insert Brain Here, a Simpsons podcast. I'm your host, David, and with me, as always, is my co-host, Connor.
Hidely ho, neighbourino. It's me, Connor.
Very appropriate one.
Yeah, for this Ned-centric episode.
Yes, which is Season 3, Episode 3, When Flanders Failed.
David, what did you think this episode was about?
Almost hijacked it. Failed.
Almost grappled it down.
Today we're talking about When Flanders Failed.
Oh, that's very good, David. Very good.
Yes.
Speaking of which, what are you texting?
I'm not texting anyone. I was just, I don't know, talking about it on my phone.
You're not looking up first appearances.
I am not actually looking up first appearances.
Because as you'll know, as everyone knows, in our segment, Eye on Springfield, I go over characters who made their first appearance and David has to kind of guess who they are. And if he gets 100%, he wins a prize.
Yes. I've yet to win anything.
Mm-hmm. You've won fuck all.
Yep. In this podcast, anyway.
Yeah.
So, Connor.
Yes, David.
Could you regale us with the tales of this episode? What happened?
Well, David, in this episode, Flanders has a barbecue and he invites Homer. Homer goes along and he finds out that Flanders, who's his neighbour that he doesn't like, is leaving his job to open up a new shop, a Leftorium. It's then that Homer does a wishbone thing, whatever you call that, with Flanders, and he wishes for the Leftorium to fail.
Yes.
And he wins the Wishbone Wish Test Challenge. And that's what they call it on TikTok. The Wishbone Challenge.
They call everything on TikTok. It's always a fucking challenge.
How about the Get a Job Challenge, you damn kids?
They would put us to shame money-wise, though.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
We are destitute.
Yeah. More and more so as this goes on.
Well, the Leftorium opens and it doesn't do very well and then shuts down.
Yeah.
Throughout the few days that it's been open, Homer's had the chance to meet people who are left-handed and is elected not to mention that the Leftorium exists because he's hoping that the Leftorium will fail.
Yeah.
And then it does, and Flanders has to sell all of his belongings and then he loses the house because he's in debt. And he's living in his car and Homer feels bad. Then he rings everyone in town who's left-handed and he gets them to go to the Leftorium. And
gets Ned to reopen it for one last shebang.
Yeah.
While he's still got it for 2 days.
Even though if he's already agreed to shut it in 2 days' time, he can't just then go, oh, well, now it's doing well, so I'm not going to.
Yeah. I think it was just to sell out the stock so that he can pay back everything.
In future episodes, he has the same Leftorium. And how many left-handed scissors can you sell to where, you can buy back all of your belongings and also your house?
I mean, to be fair, he sold his belongings for $75. So not that many.
Oh, God.
Not that many left-handed scissors, I'm sure.
And while this is going on, Bart gets kung fu lessons or karate lessons or what have you because he's getting a bit chubby. And he doesn't go to them, he goes to the arcade. And then when Lisa needs help and she calls on Bart because she thinks he's been taking all these karate lessons and he knows the touch of death, and he gets beat up and hung up by his underwear. Yeah. And that's about everything that happens in this episode.
Yeah.
What's that sound? It's a home run!
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
Anything else you want to add to that recap of the episode, David? Anything you think I missed?
No, not really. The only thing that I would maybe say is it sort of closes the episode in the Leftorium while it's a raging success.
I mentioned
on that day, and pretty much all of Ned's stock will be bought up.
Here's the thing about him still having the Leftorium though, right? If I'm left-handed, which I'm not, I buy my left-handed scissors.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. I've got my left-handed scissors. It's not a shop that demands repeat customers.
Yeah. It'd be better a pop-up stall more than anything else.
Or if it was a few years later, maybe before the .com bubble.
Yeah.
A website.
Yeah. That would make more sense.
Now it would be an Etsy store.
Yeah. Oh, fucking Jesus. Yeah, probably charging about 5 times the price.
Yeah, because they would be artisan scissors.
Oh, man. Handcrafted. Sure.
Left hand crafted.
Yep.
David, that's the theme for Ion Springfield, the segment of the show where I cover characters who made their first appearance in this episode.
Mm-hmm. And
you guess who they are, and if you guess them all, you get a prize.
Yes.
Already been over that this week.
Yeah.
David.
Here we go.
Who is Solomon?
And it begins. Okay, Solomon.
Mm-hmm.
Is he the debt collector, really pale dude?
No.
Okay. Well, there goes the prize.
I'll give you a clue, David.
Yeah.
Solomon is this character's only name.
Solomon's the only name.
Yes. It's not a first name. It's just Solomon. There's no first or last name, just Solomon. Character who makes their first appearance in When Flanders Failed, named Solomon.
I mean, I doubt it, but is it the guy teaching karate? Because
that's not his first appearance, David.
Oh,
that's Akira who works in the sushi restaurant.
So it is.
That season 2 episode that we love.
Okay.
When Homer gets poisoned.
Yeah,
one fish, two fish, blue fish.
Yeah, that's it. Very good.
A sweet pool.
Yep. Okay.
Solomon. Why would something only have one name?
I don't really know why anyone would have only one name.
Well, it's not because they're a celebrity. It's not like Madonna.
Right, okay. Yeah, not that.
Solomon.
I'm really trying to rack my brain here.
Where would something, right, that only has a singular name appear in this episode? And it is a living thing, I'll tell you that much.
Okay. That isn't the name of the car in the fucking left-handed store or something.
And it is alive. It's a living thing. And
I know.
Not the name of the car.
You never know. You might be like, it's not sentient now, but it becomes sentient later on.
I don't know if you've ever seen a movie called Christine.
I was thinking more along the lines of Herbie Fully Loaded or something.
Oh, the two different films that we're into. Christine and Disney's Herbie Fully Loaded, starring Lindsay Lohan.
Yeah, I mean, it was okay, Lindsay Lohan, no, let's face it.
Did you know that in the 90s there was a straight-to-DVD Herbie movie starring Bruce Campbell?
Yes.
I've never seen it because I can't find it anywhere.
Right, I also haven't seen it.
But yeah.
Well, that might be a look around every charity shop in existence to see if you can find it. I can't
find it online. Like, illegally, I can't find it. I'm trying to pirate this film and it's
non-existent.
Never heard of it.
Wow.
David, who is Solomon?
I am at a loss here.
Never mind, you only don't get the prize if you totally draw a blank and I have to tell you who it is. You can make false guesses until the cows come home.
Oh, very good. Very good. It wasn't a passing animal or anything, was it? It was? What animals are in this?
What animals are in this episode?
This must have been like a panning shot of something.
Nope.
No.
It's in several shots. It's in several scenes.
God.
It's not Santa's Little Helper.
No.
It's not a Simpsons family pet.
No. Is there a pet at a barbecue?
No.
No. Okay.
It is a pet.
Oh, because it was only Santa's Little Helper that came running to the barbecue, wasn't it?
Yeah. So there's a pet animal in this episode, and its name is.
Oh, is it the dog that briefly appeared in the Itchy and Scratchy show?
No.
No. Okay. Checking.
I keep saying it's alive. It's a living thing.
Okay, I'm just checking. I mean, it's about as alive. It's about as alive as it could be in The Simpsons.
I think we need to put a limit on how many guesses.
I think we definitely need to, because
3 limits per character. That's from now on. It's three guesses per person.
Yeah.
Not per segment, because you'd
fucking Jesus.
You'd waste one the first one.
Go on. Okay.
You should have went 3 guesses forever from season 1 episode 1.
They were going to be nice and say at least per season.
No. Who's Solomon?
Oh, Jesus.
I'll give you one more guess.
I have no idea. I've got nothing. Absolutely nothing coming to my head.
Not even going to use your final guess, David?
He's call me David?
No.
That's what it sounded like.
Oh, it's just my speech impediment.
Good.
David, Solomon.
Yeah.
Is the name of Mr. Burns' cat that he tries to feed in the episode.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I want to clarify something.
Okay.
Technically, this cat is not called Solomon anywhere. But the cat is obviously a parody of Blofeld's cat from the Bond movies.
Yeah.
And that cat is called Solomon.
Right.
And so
I've dubbed this cat Solomon.
Yeah, I'm naming the cat Solomon as of now. But I feel like I gave you enough hints to where that's fair.
Yeah, that is fair. Yeah.
David, who is Just Stamp the Ticket guy?
See the ticket guy?
What was the scene?
I don't remember.
Oh, come on, David.
Okay,
where in this episode would you find a character named Just Stamp the Ticket guy? We had a good chuckle at this. He is a character who is a human man with spoken lines of dialogue.
It's always makes it worse when you're like, he definitely spoke. We laughed at the episode.
We
at
laughed
this
at
moment.
the part. Yeah, it's when I'm like, who's Stumpton?
Yeah,
and it's like, that was the name that I've given to this stuffed dog on a shelf in a shop. It's passing by only briefly.
if you pause it and then go a quarter of a frame at
if
a
you
time
look at this
forward.
deleted scene that we didn't watch.
Yeah,
there's a poster in
this
the
mocked
background.
up sketch that someone did got
I
edited
drew
out
this
of the
on a
final.
napkin on the way here.
not even while we were watching the episode.
No.
Right. Yes.
It is Just Stamp the Ticket guy.
Yeah.
Simpson
We were
fan.
about to bring it back round. Sorry, we were bringing it back round to who is this, and my head went, "Who is Stumpton?"
Stumpton.
Like, I have no idea.
Who is
Some
Stumpton?
character on a napkin, apparently. Right.
Just Stamp the Ticket guy.
Just stamp the ticket guy. Ticket guy would be. There wasn't anyone in the arcade.
No,
It was
it's not an
Ticket Guy,
arcade
not that
character.
guy. Right. Okay.
That's guess number 1.
Yep.
There was one before that, I think, but I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
2 more guesses before you. I mean, you've lost your prize.
Oh yeah. Aye. But before we need to move on. Right. Ticket guy.
Just Stamp the Ticket guy.
Yeah.
Do you want a massive clue?
Please.
Just Stamp the Ticket is the line that he says in this episode.
Oh, man. I'm glad that drew nothing in my head.
Wow.
You'd have thought we've only just finished watching the episode not long before we started doing this.
Yep. He's also known as Just Stamp the Ticket Man.
Very good. That solved it all.
You've got it now.
That was the missing piece of the puzzle.
Aye.
No. Bloody hell. Was there did Bart go off to sneak off to the movies at any point in this? Or am I imagining that?
It's got nothing to do with Bart. That's
Okay,
your
okay.
second guess.
Right, okay, very good.
It has something to do with Ned Flanders.
This guy, right, okay. So it's the guy that comes into the shop, into the Leftorium, to get his parking validated.
Yes.
And
Ned
was trying to talk to him about something.
Makes a joke.
Makes a joke about something. I can't remember the joke or anything. But he makes a joke about something, and that's when he says, just stamp the ticket.
David, that is correct.
There we go. Bloody hell.
David, I put that in and I thought he's going to clock this one
Instantly.
And when
Every
we laughed,
time you seem to think about that.
when we laughed at it, that's what this segment should be. It should be characters that you can get instantly, and then every now and then I throw in a Solomon the cat to try and trip you up. And instead,
it's me sitting here going for 50 minutes.
Who is Chuck Ellis?
Chuck Ellis.
Who is Chuck Ellis?
That sounds like someone that would go to karate. But I
Is
don't
that your
remember.
first guess, David?
Sure, why not?
Wrong-o.
Good.
Oh, I haven't done it yet. Wrong-o.
That isn't the debt collector dude, is it?
Correct, David.
Very good. There we go. Second guess for both.
Oh. For you're getting it a second guess for just on the ticket guy?
No.
Lastly, David, this is your final one
Good.
for this episode. Who is Mr. Williams?
Mr. Williams.
Mm-hmm.
You one of the barbecue guests?
Yes, David.
Okay. Why'd you hesitate?
No, I'm not going to do it. I was going to say, David, what's the name of this character's son? This character is the father to a different character in The Simpsons. What is that child's name?
Would be here all fucking year.
Why don't you give your three standard guesses?
I'll be plucking names out my ass, mate.
Go for it.
Justin.
No, I mean like characters on The Simpsons.
I don't know.
Tommy, Johnny, and Bonnie.
That's literally calling. I'm telling you, I'll pull
Shui,
names out
Dewey,
my
and
ass.
Louie.
Yeah. No, like Simpsons characters.
Who go to the school?
Ah,
Right, I'll give you a clue. It's none of the bullies.
right.
It's not Bart or Lisa. And it's not Rod or Todd. And it's not Marvin Prince.
I'm running out of people to pull out my ass.
David, his son is Database.
Database.
Remember we covered Database, I think in season 1 he made his first appearance?
Probably, but I vaguely remember season 1 at this point. Well, our episodes anyway.
Hold on a second. Oh, fuck. I just typed in Database to Google and I was like, why is it not showing me the Simpsons character?
Oh, fucking Jesus.
Oh no. Oh.
Yes.
I'm afraid Database has yet to make his first appearance in The Simpsons.
When the hell did we cover that again, Connor?
We didn't.
Season 1, right?
He didn't show up. I thought he was like a background character at the start of season 1. Oh, I'm telling you, not even this season. Not even season 3.
Nice.
I think this guy must have been made his dad retroactively.
Right, okay.
If it had just said Mr. Williams and I hadn't mentioned that he was Database's dad, I would have included him. Because it's ridiculous to think that you would be able to guess who that character is.
Yeah. I haven't even finished guessing Mr. Williams. Who the fuck is he?
You guessed. He's at the barbecue.
Oh, right. I didn't remember which one. At the barbecue. Normally,
it doesn't matter.
Specific.
Nah.
All right, good.
He had glasses on.
Okay.
David, you're left-handed.
Yes.
Would you
I
go
am.
to the Leftorium? And if you did, what would you buy?
I probably wouldn't bother going to the Leftorium these days, but as a child, I would have gone. Because left-handed scissors are definitely something I would actually purchase.
Mm-hmm.
They were an absolute pain in the ass not having them.
What's funny is when I was a young...
When
I was a youngin',
yeah,
when I was a little rapscallion, left-handed scissors at school were more common than right-handed scissors.
Well, yeah.
Right-handed scissors were blue, and left-handed scissors were yellow and green.
Right. Yeah, I remember those.
Yeah.
When I was at primary school, anyway, left-handed scissors borderline didn't exist.
Yeah, I'm talking about primary school.
For me, they were not there. At the very least, not at my school, anyway. The teachers thought I was talking utter. That's exactly the one.
I just turned around my laptop and showed them some yellow and green scissors.
some scissors.
Even that's the ones.
Yeah, that is exactly the ones. That's the ones they eventually got around to buying. But that was actually after I basically asked if they had any left-handed scissors, and the teacher looked at me like I was insane.
Wow.
Yeah, they were like, they're all the same. Scissors are scissors. And I'm like, no, they're not.
Yeah.
If you use this with your left hand, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
And I even had to do a demonstration on right hand and left hand use of the scissors. And their mind was blown. They didn't realize that like if you cut left-handed or right-handed scissors in your left hand, that you just basically turn the paper in the middle of the
you don't cut
it.
What ended up happening at my primary school was that all the right-handed scissors went missing or were broken.
Right.
And so you had to, as a right-handed person, use left-handed scissors. Never reverse racism for as a take on the prejudice that you experienced.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a real Planet of the Apes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Planet of the Apes. Charlton Heston has to use left-handed scissors. And he goes, God damn you all! Yeah. No, I never really. I would say that I'm ambidextrous, but my right hand is my
dominant
cock-stroking hand. My dominant hand, if you will. And I became ambidextrous in high school because I broke my right hand or my right lower arm, forearm.
Yeah.
And it was in a cast for a long time.
Of course.
So I kind of learned ambidexterity.
Yes.
I'm definitely dominant right hand. That's what I use for most things.
Mm-hmm. I'm left-handed when it comes to writing, and right hand basically everything else. If I'm holding a knife, like for chopping things, I use my right hand. The dominant hand I would use to punch someone, for example, would be my right hand.
And
not actually a southpaw or anything.
I know that all too well. It's one too many eye on Springfield.
Yeah, exactly. There are some serious-headed things that happen in this room.
What's interesting is that at the Leftorium, there's that car. Special car. There's only 3 in America where the gear stick is on the left-hand side.
Yes.
Which is obviously standard in the UK.
Yes.
In the UK, it would be the other way around. It would be...
Yeah.
You're reversed, so it's on your right.
Yeah.
I wonder how that works. They don't really show it. Is the gear stick then
just sitting next to the door?
Yeah, in the door or in the door, or are you on the wrong side of the car? Because surely that would alter everything.
Yeah.
Surely if you're sitting on the left-hand side of the car, or sorry, on the right-hand side of the car, and you're driving in America, that would cause all sorts of perspective issues. And
well, it would be a more dangerous overtake if you were to overtake someone, for example, if you're lane changing.
Yeah,
the more common way.
Yeah,
because that would be your larger blind spot, and you can't see past the car until you're almost completely out past them. So whereas obviously if you're on that side over here, where you're driving on the correct side of the road,
controversial.
Then you would actually, make it easier to see when you're sitting on that side of the car.
That's all very interesting.
What I would say, though, is there are some classic cars. I didn't pay attention enough to that car in particular.
I think they purposefully didn't show the interior in any detail.
Yeah, it was a very sort of like quick glance over.
It's over there. It's out of frame most of the time.
Yes,
unless attention is called to it.
Yeah, the one time that twice. You point it out.
You see it once, they point it out, and then when they show like the wide shot of the shop, and then they point it out when Mr. Burns purchases the vehicle.
Yes. Well, what I was going to say there is there are some classic cars where it's more of a bit rarer, but the driver's seat's practically in the middle of the car.
Oh.
Where it would actually be a case of you could just swap the gear stick from one side to the other, really.
Wow.
Without any real difficulty, because you don't have a door right next to you either way.
I wonder why they stopped making cars like that.
Probably convenience.
Fucking stupid.
Probably convenience, yeah. So you
could have a car that's like a narrow if you did that.
Well, you could have quite a narrow car like that, yes.
Where it comes to a point at the front.
Triangle, basically a triangular shaped car,
like a boat.
Yeah,
like a real Batman type of thing.
Yeah,
like he would have that as a motorbike, and then the wheels fly off, and he shoots into the water, and a little propeller comes at the back, and he's like jet sitting about.
I could see that as like a 70s Batman,
60s
Batman thing.
Batman.
Yeah, well, back alley man, I guess.
What you do outside of this podcast is not of my concern. Though I will meet you in the back alley.
I was going to say something similar.
David,
yes.
What's that sound scratching in the walls?
I think it might be 3 blind mice, is it?
3 blind mice. Trivia. Left-handed mice. Right-handed trivia. Here they come, they can't. Here they come, they can't touch trivia because it's right-handed and they're left-handed. I'll take that from you. With my right hand.
Yes.
I'm holding trivia right now.
Very good.
David.
Yep.
For years after it aired, this episode was used as an example of the limit to how much of a jerk Homer could be.
Okay.
I would argue that he is much more of a jerk in later episodes.
Yes, definitely.
George Meyer came up with the idea of the Leftorium when the creators were trying to figure out what Ned's failed business would be. The inspiration came from a friend of Meyer's who opened a left-handed store that was quickly forced to close down due to a lack of business. The episode featured an unusual amount of animation glitches because the animation studio in Korea was training a new group of animators, and this episode was one of their first efforts.
Okay.
Showrunner Mike Reese said he will always remember it as the episode that came back animated with 1,000 mistakes in it and was just a complete and utter mess. Jim Reardon said there was literally a mistake in every other scene. Several scenes had to be reanimated in the US because of these glitches, but according to Reardon, you can still see the lesser ones that got through, such as line quality problems, particularly in the first act. Though it aired in Season 3, the episode was produced during the previous season. It was recorded in spring 1991 when the previous season came to an end, and was scheduled to air in autumn of that year. The staff therefore had more time to fix the glitches during the summer.
Okay. Yeah, because the actual air date was the 3rd of October, wasn't it?
Yeah, 3rd of October. Yeah.
Okay, so they had a decent amount of time to actually fix the problems, but
yeah, but you can still see a few of them.
Yeah,
slip through. I only have one for our segment.
I think if we were really being scrutinous about it, I'm sure we would have drummed up a good few others. But there was a couple of sort of by this stage, they should really be no shots at this point. But there's a couple of angles where Bart directly turns towards the camera, and it's not the way that they tend to draw it. It's very like Bart's face comes to a triangle.
Yeah, I know that you're not a fan of face on Simpsons.
I am famously. Not. Yeah.
Akira is voiced by Hank Azaria here. He was voiced by George Takei in his first appearance last season.
Yep.
This is the first episode where Homer says "Stupid Flanders." It's worth noting as well that Akira is now voiced by a white actor.
Yes.
Or he was at the time, Hank Azaria.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is the last time the prototype theme music from the Season 2 opening titles is played. This is also the last time that Bart's chalkboard gag has its original high colour saturation.
Right, okay.
Did you notice that before?
I noticed the fact that it was different from what I remembered.
Yeah.
But that's probably because I'm remembering later episodes. That was about it. It wasn't this particular episode, but I mean, as we've been watching them, it was been different from what I remembered it. But yeah.
Homer's last-minute rally to bail out Flanders is in homage to the rescue of George Bailey in It's a Wonderful Life.
Ah, nice.
In particular, Maud's reaction shot, putting her hands in her cheeks and then clasping her fingers together, is a reaction of Mary Belly's reaction shot in that scene, right down to the black dress with white frills that she is wearing.
I did wonder why she was wearing
a morning dress.
Yeah.
Very interesting, especially considering we covered Mr. Lisa Goes to Washington last week, which was also a Jimmy Stewart film.
Yeah.
And this December, we'll be covering 4 James Stewart films with our yearly new podcast, Merry Christmas Movie House. I remember Mickey Mouse to that one, and not my best.
No.
Yeah. Look out for that.
Yeah.
The band Oakley Dokley used dialogue from this episode in their songs Here's the Noose and All That Is Left. Oakley Dokley is a metal band whose look is inspired by Ned Flanders.
Okay.
The title of this episode is a play on words referring to John McCree's World War I poem in Flanders Fields.
I didn't know that. I don't even know if I've ever actually heard that poem.
That's a bunch of nonsense.
Possibly. I mean, it's about the standard for the level of research that we do. Yeah.
Homer watches the Canadian Football League draft on television. Writers Jay Cogan, Wallace Wolodarski, and John Schwartzwelder appear on the draft list.
All right.
In a surprising case of life imitating art, or the show in this case, in 2009, a store called Lefties opened in San Francisco that specialised in selling left-handed merchandise, much like the Leftorium. Lefties It says now on my trivia, but as of the writing of whenever this was.
Mm-hmm.
Has 2 stores at Pier 39 in San Francisco and another in downtown Disney in Orlando, as well as their own website that sells hundreds of left-handed items. The company even took their homage to The Simpsons one step further and used for their website the domain name Leftorium.com.
That's pretty decent. We did say earlier on in this particular episode, actually, about the fact that it would probably have been more successful if it had actually had a website.
Yeah.
Because then you could purchase all over the world, really. Especially, or at the very least, all over America.
Well, let me tell you.
Close now?
Well, I did just type in leftorium.com and hit search, and Firefox told me they're having trouble finding that site.
Nice.
Maybe it's because I didn't put www.
That's an old website. If it's not HTTPS.
It didn't work either.
Oh. Well, go on.
I'm going to keep trying. According to this, they still exist.
Okay.
I can't access their website. There's no website. Okay, so it seems as though they do still exist, but they've changed their website.
Okay.
It's no longer Leftorium. I think maybe Disney was like, get the fuck out of here with that.
Maybe.
Because that's what's happened since that trivia was written, is Fox has been purchased by Disney.
Yeah.
Their new website is leftisleft-handed.
Okay.
.com.
Fair enough.
They're open every day from 11 a.m. till 9 p.m. That's America for you, man.
Yeah.
If that was here, they'd open at 10 and shut at 12.
You'd be fucking lucky. That'd be their long day as well. They'll open at 10, close at 12, and they'll be closed for an hour for lunch.
Of course. From half 10 to half 11.
Half 11, they're closed for
and
lunch.
They don't sell anything in their last 20 minutes.
Until shut down and cashed up for the last 20 minutes. You got a total of 40 minutes if you're lucky.
You got to be standing outside before they open. And they'll tut and shake their heads at you for trying to come in.
Yeah.
That's the end of... I fucking hate this country.
Yeah, me too.
Give me America. At least then get a shop. I need to buy a left-handed pair of scissors. Good thing there's a left-handed shop that's open 24/7 on every corner in America. What a fucking land. That's the end of 3 Blind Mice trivia. I've given them their trivia back with a little bit of cheese on top.
I doubt very much it's a left-handed store. It's more likely a left-handed gun store, let's face it.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I'm sure they'll sell scissors.
They're just like fucking just shoot it in half.
It's a gun that you can fire.
But it's got a knife attached to it. So
it's got a bayonet, yeah.
So you can slash something in half.
Better than the alternative.
Yeah.
No guns and nothing. Nothing open past 4 p.m.
The only left-handed scissors walk down a street in London and
you'll get stabbed with them.
Yeah, just pull them out your side. Then you can cut whatever.
All right, David, it's time for a one-off special segment.
Oh, here we go.
It's called Which Left-Handed People Came to the Leftorium and Bought Left-Handed Things at the End of this episode?
Is that what you're fucking typing up?
That's what I've been, every now and then I've been kind of clacking away.
Yeah.
So I have a total. Hold on a minute. I'll make this into a list. That way I can see. I have a number. That was beautiful. Give me a number and I put a 1 at the top of the list, and everything else was
in one
list. Yeah. Well, I don't know how many names I have. I mean, I'll have to count them manually. Like a fucking chimp. 2, 3.
Talk 4, about Planet of the Apes.
7, 8, 9, 10. David, I have a tight 25.
Very good.
25 characters who came to the Leftorium who buy things.
Okay.
Who are left-handed. So, David, just to clarify, that does not include Smithers, Rod, Todd, and Maud.
Okay.
Or Homer.
Or Ned, presumably.
David, I have a tight 24. Top of the list is Ned Flanders.
Right, okay. Well, he didn't go there to buy something, but we can just tick that one off.
I'll put a line through it. There you go. Yeah. Right, David.
Mr. Burns.
Correct.
Barney.
Correct.
Mo?
Correct.
What was his something? Is it real pasty guy that had the right-handed ledger and he wanted a left-handed ledger? What's his name again?
What's his name?
We literally
We just did it, man. Eye on Springfield.
I am aware. Something Lee, is it? No.
No.
I don't fucking know.
It was Solomon the cat.
Very good. Get that pussy stroked out. Oh, fuck. What was his name?
Chuck Ellis.
There we go.
All right, I've stroked it out for you, David.
Good. And you've also put a line through the name, right?
Yes, I've done that as well.
Not a line of cum on the screen, is it?
No.
Good.
God forbid. Who else, David? Who else went to the Leftorium? And just to clarify for the audience, sometimes I forget that there's meant to be people listening to this.
Swill.
Yeah. I did tell David when that scene came up, I said, I'm going to do this. I'm going to write down everyone who's in this scene.
And I closed my eyes as it panned across the fucking screen.
But you went back and we watched that scene again.
No, I looked at the guy's hand.
Yeah, that's what you went to look
Chuck
at someone,
Ellis.
Chuck Ellis's hand because it was so pale, but you did reverse and see that scene again.
Who was his arm around? Was that Ned?
No. It was a character you have not named.
Very good. I don't even remember that.
I'll give you a clue. It's another character who's not Simpsons Yellow.
Oh, is that Abdul? No, I'm thinking of the guy that did the artwork, not the artwork. the
guy that does. You're thinking.
Designed
just
the
to
gorilla.
clarify, this list of people who in 1991 in the show The Simpsons went to the Leftorium to purchase something left-handed, who were left-handed, to support Ned Flanders. And your first thought was Abdul, the artist that we hired to design the T422 Productions logo.
Yes.
Okay.
Not him?
No, it wasn't him, David. It was not him.
The name's floating around, but it's not coming to me. The guy that runs Quickie Mart.
What's his name? What's his name? Runs the Quickie Mart.
Was it Apu that had the guy had his arm around, or was that someone else?
No, it was Apu was there, but it was someone else.
Okay.
I'll tell you this though, it was someone who is not Caucasian.
Okay.
That's why they were not Simpsons Yellow.
Right.
And it's someone who plays a role in a different part.
Oh, is it Akira?
Yes.
Right.
Dear God.
Fucking hell, I remembered the name.
Yeah.
What are we on now?
You've guessed 7.
Better than I expected, to be fair.
That's actually not bad. You're doing well.
Yeah.
Let's keep the ball rolling, David.
Let's try. Okay. So think who else was struggling in the episode?
Let me give you a clue, David.
Mm-hmm.
Who would be there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because they have no option other than to use their left hand.
The Herman?
Yes.
Nice. I didn't even see him in there.
I didn't see him in the scene either, but I saw him online after.
Right.
I didn't see him when we watched the episode.
Right. Okay.
I'll give you another clue.
Uh-huh. Go for it.
These two characters fall under one character. It's 2 characters, but I have them written as one line because they are unnamed. They only appear in this scene.
Yeah.
They're both at the Leftorium.
Okay.
And they both do something in the scene. Characters who were created, I guess technically they should have been Eye on Springfield, but I saved them for this.
Very good.
2 characters, unnamed. They both do the same thing in the Leftorium.
Nothing, mate. I'll think of someone. Were there any school kids in there?
One.
Martin?
No.
He seems like he'd have been left-handed.
Martin isn't there.
Okay.
But think of that last name.
What?
Do you not know Martin's last name?
Oh, Prince.
Yeah. Think on that. It wasn't Prince the musician.
That's what I thought. I was like, I definitely didn't see him in it.
Someone else who has that last name.
Right. Was it a relative of Martin?
Yes.
Was it his father?
No.
Mother?
Yes.
Okay.
What's her first name?
I don't remember. I barely remember Martin.
Gloria Prince.
Okay, never going to get that. So I was never getting that one.
Oh. Okay, David.
Yeah.
Guess again.
Oh. Dance, monkey, dance. At this point.
Dance, monkey. Make content for me.
Yes.
There is one child there, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Now, technically, I don't think they bought anything at the store.
Okay.
However, I know from other research that they are left-handed.
Okay.
And they are a character who's in a lot of episodes of The Simpsons.
Okay.
And they're a child.
Okay. Not Millhouse or anything, is it?
Not Millhouse.
Okay.
More episodes.
More episodes? Not one of Lisa's friends, is it?
No. More episodes.
The fuck's in more episodes?
Who would be in more episodes?
One of the fucking Simpsons, but you've already run them out.
Did I? Did I really?
Was it Maggie?
No, David, it wasn't Maggie.
Yes.
School children, David.
Okay, right. Lisa?
No.
Bart?
Yes.
He's left-handed?
Yep, Bart Simpson is left-handed because Matt Groening is left-handed.
Oh.
And I didn't ring them out. I said Smithers, Rod, Todd, and Maude.
Ah, okay. I thought you'd run out all the Simpsons.
No, because none of the other ones are there. It's just Homer and Bart.
Right. Okay.
I guess Homer's rung out as well.
Right.
But that's obvious because I say Homer.
Yeah.
In the intro to this madcap segment.
Yep.
David, guess again. Maybe I made this list too long.
Probably. Okay. Anyone else I can think of in the episode that had problems?
There won't be. I think you got the main four, which was Barney, Moe, Mr. Burns,
and
Chuck Ellis.
Yeah, that's his name, Chuck Ellis. Okay. That's the four that Homer was guilt tripped, or not
that
really.
Homer
But
should have recommended the Leftorium to, but didn't. Correct.
Yeah. Did we see the guy that Homer phoned and his wife comes through and he's lying on the couch or something?
I didn't even think
he ends up
that guy.
springing up after he
realizes.
realizes.
I'll add him to the list and I'll stroke him out for you.
Good.
Man on
couch.
Yeah, man on couch.
Yeah.
David, who is man on couch?
The man that was on the couch.
Correct. All right, David, you've got 15 more people to guess.
Shit.
We've got the two people who are doing something who were created for the scene.
Yeah.
They do their thing in the scene at the same time, both of them together.
Mm. I'm not remembering them.
What happens in the scene at the Leftorium? Somebody buys something from the Leftorium, and two characters do something to them.
I don't remember this scene apparently, because I don't remember that.
Name another. Just throw out a name of a Simpsons character that you haven't already said.
Chief Wiggum.
Correct.
Really? Oh, I didn't even know he's in there.
Yeah. That's why I'm like, just name characters, man.
Yeah.
You're bound to just throw darts
throw darts blindly toss it at the wall.
Name
it might
another
hit
one.
the board.
Name one more.
That's
how I'm going. Name one more. Like that's going to be the end.
Yeah.
Name another one.
Name another 14.
Throw out a few names.
Shit. Skinner's not.
Correct.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Are there any more relatives of the Simpsons in there?
No. It's just Bart.
Okay, right, that's fine. So I was going to start going down Grandpa Simpson and all that other stuff.
No. There's no pensioners, I wouldn't say.
Okay.
Not that I'm seeing here, anyway. Oh, there's middle-aged characters, but there's no one who's like Jasper or...
Yeah, aye.
No, wait. Jasper is there.
Oh, really? Okay.
I didn't have him on the list, but I'm adding him now because I remember thinking at the time, he's right at the counter.
Right, okay.
I'll tell you this, David. There's a few characters there who appeared in season 1 and season 2 in sort of one-off roles, but don't really appear again.
Jacques?
No, not Jacques.
Okay.
There is a season 1 character. There's a season 2 character. There's another season 2 character.
Not Bob from the used car salesman guy.
Yes, David. Cowboy Bob is there.
That's it. Cowboy Bob. Holy shit.
Yeah, wow. Wow.
Yeah. Okay. Nice.
You're really cutting through them now.
Getting there.
There's a character who was in season 1 and season 2, but is sort of being phased out at this point.
Okay.
Character that we famously didn't like, and we're glad to see the back of.
Is it Doctor whatever he is? Is it Montgomery? Is it something? No,
it's not. That's Mr. Burns.
Oh yeah.
It's Dr. M.
Monroe.
Correct, David. Dr. Marvin Monroe.
That's it.
you think there's any other doctors there?
The guy that we think was a vet to start with. What's his name? Dr. Nick? Something? Nick?
Yeah, everybody.
Yeah, him.
Dr. Nick Riviera.
Okay, I was not getting that.
There you go. So that's another 2 down.
What the hell? Okay.
Name another famous Simpsons character that everyone knows.
Like Carl?
No, not Carl. Or Lenny.
Okay.
No, I think Lenny might be left-handed, but he's not there.
Right. Burns ain't paying him enough.
No.
Okay. Have we even met the sort of like toothless farmer dude?
No, Cletus, we haven't met him
that's
yet.
his name, thanks. Okay, so it's not him. Because was he doing in Springfield?
Mm-hmm. I thought there's 2 characters here. There's 3 characters here actually that everyone in Springfield would know. Or at least they wouldn't know them personally, but they would be aware of.
Is the comic book guy there?
No.
Who would ever? One of the guys from the news. No. Oh, okay.
Close.
Okay.
Someone who is a personality that everyone in Springfield would know, or at least be aware of.
A movie? Like a film star in the Simpsons era?
No, not a film star.
Okay.
Star? Not a film star.
Porn star? No.
He's not. He's on TV and he's not on the news.
Okay.
2 characters. They're on TV, but they're not on the news and they're not itchy and scratchy.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if they rocked up.
Who could that be, David? He's really an entertainer in Springfield who's on TV but not on the news.
I'm really drawing a blank, mate. It's not coming to me.
You're not getting these 2 characters, right? They're on TV. Yeah. Think about who's on TV.
I'm trying.
They're not itchy and scratchy, but their show hosts itchy and scratchy.
Not Krusty, is it?
Yes, David, it's Krusty the Clown.
Okay, and then if it's 2, it's not Sideshow. It's not Bob because it's the
Sideshow Blue Hair Bone.
Yeah. The only one I ever really remembered was Sideshow Bob.
Sideshow.
Because when I was a kid, I always thought it was just Sideshow Bob the whole fucking way through.
No.
I just wondered why he looked different sometimes. I don't remember his name now.
Sideshow
Mel.
Yes, very good.
Right.
That's another 2 down.
Fucking Jesus.
Another character that everyone in Springfield would know, right? But they're not a TV star.
TV anything.
Unrelated to that kind of media landscape.
Okay. Not like a radio.
No kind of entertainer.
Right. Okay.
Politics.
Mayor Quimby.
Yes, correct, David.
Right.
My God, you're really going through it now.
What am I? How many have we got
1,
left?
2, got 5, 6, 7 left. 7 including
left.
The 2 that do something in the scene.
Okay.
They don't show it. They don't have a proper name. You have to.
They don't like flat burns on the back or something for buying the car. Or
no,
anything.
but they do both do something to a character.
Right. Okay.
Remember, it's a character buys something at the Leftorium.
Yeah.
And because they buy that thing at the Leftorium, these 2 characters do something to that character.
It's
the character that they do it to, right?
Yeah.
Is a character that you've already guessed. In fact, they were one of the first characters that you guessed.
Right. Wasn't Mr. Burns.
No.
Right. Barney?
Yes.
Okay.
What did 2 characters do to Barney?
What did Barney buy?
What did Barney buy?
What's his
He
problem
talked
again?
about buying it on the phone to Homer.
He did.
And he said he thought it would be really
The
funny.
T-shirt.
Yes.
Yeah.
What did the T-shirt say?
Oh, the 2 characters kissed him.
Yes.
Yeah, kiss me on left-handed
the
or
2 women
something.
who kissed Barney. Correct.
Yeah. Right.
You're down to 5. You've got more than 20. You got like 22.
Yeah. Because
I gave
the
you
list
Jasper.
fucking got longer.
Well,
you gave me
you
Jasper. Yeah. To be fair though, when I asked if there was no old people, the first person I was literally going to ask was Jasper.
Yeah, because he was.
Well, I didn't know he was there or anything. I didn't even clock him. But I saw his image in my head. Obviously, maybe I did clock him. I just didn't actually remember.
There's 3 of these characters, right, who are regulars.
Okay.
You know the name of them, definitely.
Okay.
And there's two who were one-off characters, one of which I had to look up the name of.
Damn.
Yeah.
Right.
And they were both one-off characters in season 2.
Okay. 3 people that are regulars that I will know the name of.
Mm-hmm.
2
of which have since been semi-retired.
Semi-retired.
One of them was retired in the year 2000.
Okay.
This character and another character who were voiced by the same actor were both retired because of things that happened outside of the show.
They're not Hank Azaria characters, are they?
No.
Right, okay. He's had a few that have been retired.
No, it wasn't that. It was
right.
That actor can't act anymore because they passed away. Someone in the late 90s, early 2000s who passed away.
I'm not going to get them through the actor.
I'm just saying.
But yeah.
I'm just saying.
Are there any clues to do with what they do in The Simpsons, or
that character that I was
related?
just trying to get you to guess? The one. They're a comedic relief character who show up every now and then, initially for courtroom related stuff. Very funny character. I think they've only shown up twice so far in season 2.
Okay.
The other 2 characters that you'll know the names of, one is a Lisa-centric character.
Okay.
And the other is a Bart-centric character.
Okay. Are there any teachers?
Yes.
Okay. Miss Krabappel?
Correct.
Right.
And bear in mind, the Lisa-centric character is not a child.
Okay.
And it's not Mr. Bergstrom.
Okay, that's what I was about to ask.
Because he shows up, he doesn't show up again.
Right,
properly.
yeah.
Recurring character.
Yeah.
This is a real long
guessing game, this.
Long segment.
And we're not done.
You've got 4 left. I wasn't going to just get to a certain point and then go, well, here's the other ones. Yeah. I thought I would get to a certain point. You'd be like,
I thought I'd get 4 in and that'd be me.
I thought you'd get 5 in and then be like, nah, I'm not getting any more. And I was like, well,
these are the
here's
rest.
All the rest. But we're so close, I'm like, might as well try and get the full marks.
Right. Okay.
But there's no prize for this one, just to clarify.
Okay. Lisa-centric character. Not the music instructor.
Not the instructor. Not a teacher.
Oh, is it Bleeding Gums Murphy?
It is Bleeding Gums Murphy.
Right. Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
Right. So you've got 3 left.
3. I'm never getting it. This one guy you had to look up the name of. I'm not getting him.
I'll give you his profession.
Okay.
Professor. Oh, he was voiced by John Lovitz.
Okay.
But you know what? I'll even tell you the episode. It was in season 2, right?
Yeah.
It was in the episode where Marge paints Mr. Burns. A brush with greatness.
Ah, okay. Oh, was he the art professor?
Yeah, you can picture him, can't you?
Yeah.
What's his name?
No idea.
Ends in the letter O. It's just a surname as well. I've not got his first name.
Yeah, it's just Mr. whatever.
It's Professor.
Oh, Professor. Yeah.
So close.
Yeah. You got a first letter for that? Just
L.
Oh.
First letter L, last letter O.
I'm just, all that's running through my head is just basically me making up names at this point.
Do you want a clue for the character that you haven't tried to guess yet?
Sure.
Season 2 one-off?
Yeah.
Margaret Thatcher.
Margaret Thatcher is the clue.
Mm-hmm. It's more to do with what we said in the episode about this character. Remember that one?
I half remember that event.
It was middle of season 2. It was, can we tell you the episode?
Yeah.
Bart's dog gets an F.
Was it the dog trainer?
Yeah.
What's
her name?
Shit.
Yeah. She's there.
Oh,
so you've got funny. I almost said the name there.
Yeah.
Funny courtroom character, right? Who was retired in the late 90s because the voice actor passed.
Yeah.
Professor L.
Mm-hmm.
And the dog trainer.
Yeah.
From Bart's Dog gets an F.
No chance with any of those 3.
Not even the funny courtroom character?
I cannot remember for
I'll
the
give you
life
his
of me.
profession. I'll give you his profession.
I'm the one that should be brain dead at this point.
Lawyer.
Lawyer.
Funny lawyer character in The Simpsons, whose voice actor passed away.
Oh, shit. I can fucking see him.
His card.
He's the guy that fucking convinces he's sitting in with Homer and all that. Yeah.
His card is also a sponge. You put water on his business card, it turns into a sponge.
Yes.
What's that guy's name?
Oh, shit. That's going to bug me, but I don't think I'm going to get it.
Do you want me to tell you the name of the other character that this voice actor voices?
Sure, I'm probably not going to.
Troy McClure.
Troy McClure.
It's the guy that voices Troy McClure, also voices this lawyer character.
Nothing, mate.
Nothing? Not even close?
Nothing.
Phil Hartman is the voice actor.
Right, okay. Nothing. Unfortunately. I'm not getting that one.
You giving up on all three?
I might as well, because I can see all three of the characters in my mind.
Alright, the dog trainer.
Cannot.
The dog trainer is Emily Winthrop.
Yep.
The professor is Professor Lombardo.
I was never getting that one.
The lawyer, David. This is one I thought you would get.
Yeah.
Lionel Hutz. That's still not bad though. 3 out of 28.
Nice.
Or thereabouts.
Yeah.
No, wait, sorry, 27.
Okay.
27 and you had 3 left.
Not bad.
You got 24. Correct.
I got the original number of
no,
this.
25 was the original.
Yeah, and then you cut out fucking Ned because I buy it out. Well, it wouldn't be Ned. It wouldn't be Ned shopping at his own store, would it?
Okay, well, you got 24.
So
there you go.
Ah, Christ.
God, is there anything left to say about this episode?
Probably. We've been talking.
I haven't really said anything about it so far. I will say, I'm going to get this out of the way.
Yeah.
Boy, I sure hope someone got fired for that blunder. Bart's t-shirt should say, Maud loves Ned. But it actually says, Maud loves Nell.
Yes.
David, what's your one bit of animation that you actually quite liked?
You know what? I don't know.
Oh, no.
I really don't.
We'll wrap this up at 7 p.m.
I know.
We've got 2 more episodes to record today.
Yeah.
One bit of animation.
One bit of animation.
Mine was the close-up shot of the steaks being barbecued, and then the juices come out of the steaks. The juices. I'm
gonna go with a very similar shot, but it's actually not necessarily the close-up of the steaks, but I like the whole
not steaks. The
smell. Yeah, the burgers. Meat. Yeah. The smell coming in the window and the very sort of almost Disney sort of effect that happened.
It was more of like a Warner Brothers Looney Tunes kind of thing.
Yeah, it was. But
you'd have expected Homer to start floating through the air. I think in a later season he would have done.
He would have done, aye. But I love the double shot of the dog salivating with the teeth bared, and then Homer, and then the sort of zoom back over, and you've got Bart sitting there realizing, and you can see them in the background over the fence.
Yeah.
Very
That's
good.
all really good.
Yeah.
Anything you want to say about this episode, David?
I think overall it's really quite nice episode. It's a bit of a shame about some of the blunders that I'm sure you would notice if you were paying attention.
I really like this episode.
But I really like it.
It's got a good redemption for Homer.
Yes.
I was a bit worried when the episode started because I was like, oh man, Homer's like loathsome in this episode.
Yeah.
Such a miserable person who takes such joy in watching Flanders suffer and fail.
They're like a really nice guy as well.
Yeah, Flanders is really play up how much of a
painfully nice man,
because they play up how he's annoying in other episodes, but in this one he's really
just
almost without fault.
Yeah. But
and we got to find out what his original job was. He worked in pharmaceuticals.
Yeah. And
whatever that means.
Yeah, it's somewhere in the pharmaceutical industry.
Well, I guess that much.
That's about it. That's about all we get. There's basically, other than getting his ass handed to him, there's no real comeuppance for Bart for
the kung fu thing that we haven't really mentioned thus far.
Yeah,
nothing subplot really. The only reason it exists is so that Homer
has a reason to be over at the mall
and to see, to go to the mall on a weekly basis.
Yes,
I guess it would have been a couple of weeks. That's a good framing device, actually, or not a framing device. That's a good time establishing story element.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's interesting.
I love the ending. I love the It's a Wonderful Life reenactment.
Yeah. That's really good.
gives you that feeling that Springfield really came together as a community to help Ned.
Yeah, exactly.
A man who does so much for others and asks so little for himself.
But
and I love that joke where Ned says that he can't turn to the Bible because he sold it to Homer for 7 cents.
Yeah.
No, Connor's one chuckle that he actually laughed.
Yeah.
Or something. I remember saying that.
Yeah.
Well, this has been Insert Brain here, a Simpsons podcast. Anything else you want to add before I...
No, I think we are good with that. Was there any meme spot in that? Did you collect? You spot any meme spot in this one?
I think I did, but I can't remember what it was.
Right. Well, whatever. Okay, this has been Insert Brain here, a Simpsons podcast. I've been your host, David, and with me, as always, has been my co-host, Connor.
Cowabunga.
Very good.
I don't do a funny one on the
No,
intro.
you don't normally.
I've been here, quizzing David,
present
roasting his buns,
and steadily boiling my brain.
Well, this has been a weird episode. I've not liked this at all.
Yeah, I've been sweating a lot.
It's been Eye on Springfield for an hour and 25 minutes.
It has, yeah. It really has.
So remind me not to do this again.
I'll try.
We get a big crowd scene where I'm going to be like, I'm going to write down everyone that I saw in that scene and get David to guess.
For 4 hours. Okay, so follow us on our social media platforms.
Yes, what are they?
T422
on Twitter.
And insertbrainhere.podcastpage.io.
That's the website,
yes.
That's
the website.
Insert Brain Here Pod on Instagram.
That's the one. I couldn't remember
People
that one.
are going to send me hate mail via our website, insertbrainhere.podcastpage.io, for torturing someone who's clearly a mental invalid.
Yes, please do. Save me.
We'll be back next week with Bart the Murderer, Season 3, Episode 4.
Okay. I don't even know if I remember this one.
I've seen it before, obviously, but I don't remember it.
Right, okay.
But I think it's a good one.
Okay.
We'll be back next week with that.
Yeah, this has been a T422 production. Smell you later, I guess.
Oh, I have to say it at the same time.
Okay.
And we'll
smell you later.
The big running on this. Always runs a snake in the studio. It's that gorilla that runs us. He's
just
holding
fucking...
a cobra by my head. Saying, wrap it up. Taffy bye.